going on, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Just got through getting a little workout here. You know, anytime you get to these shippers and receivers, you know, you're going to have some time. So I highly recommend, if you get into truck driving, you know, most of them have lots. Some of them, they require you to have your safety belt, safety vest on. Some don't. But fortunately for us, we were parked right next to the entryway in, and they have some stairs there. So I did some pull-ups. Did a 4-minute kind of cardio type deal, just moving for 4 minutes. So acting like you're jump roping, acting, you know, running, putting your knees up to your hands, just anything to get that heart rate up. I found to be really good for, you know, anytime you're just kind of stuck in these trucks, or maybe you have an office job and you sit for 3 or 4 hours and then you get a break. You know, try to get your blood moving if you can. But again, we just got here parked. We are going to be leaving from here. I'm not for sure where we're going next. This particular trailer right here behind me has been sold by Pedigree Sales, which is a company within Prime. After their trailers get to a certain age, they sell them. So we're here dropping off this load of craft products, and then we're going to be taking this about 237 miles from here. I want to say, everyone, or whatever time it is, whenever you're watching this, yes, I am wearing the same shirt as the last little clip because it's a different day. But in trucking, you usually wear the same thing twice, just simply because you don't get that dirty. Now you do change your undergarments, you do deodorant, you do some wipe downs, different things like that. But me and Smitty are here in near Bakersfield, and we're bobtailing because we actually brought a trailer from Missouri that they sold, and so we dropped our load yesterday. We dropped the trailer, and then now we're about to go pick up an empty trailer and then get a load. They had us going and picking up a load, taking it to the yard in Salt Lake, but they just sent us a message saying that they're changing the pre-plan, and that just simply means, you know, dispatch is saying, hey, we've got a team drivers here. We need to get them out east. There's no reason to be wasting our time going 600-700 miles when we have the capability of going 1,200 plus miles a day. So we're going to be getting that. We're about to run off, but guys, I wanted to update you. One thing I really wanted, something happened to me yesterday that was very, let me just say it was life-changing. When we're out there on these roads driving our cars and on highways, it was a lady that was, I was in the right lane. We were on a major highway, I-5 here in California, and there was on-ramps. And, you know, trucks are supposed to be in the far right lane because let the traffic and everything go by. Well, traffic was merging on. A lady pulled in front of me, and she got scared because she's seen all these cars coming up on the ramp, and the people coming up on the ramp weren't making a decision to go. You know, when you're getting on the highway, let me say this, and I'm very passionate about it now, being out here on this truck. And I've always been a person that when I get on the highway, get up to speed. You know, if the speed limit's 65, when you get to the top of that on-ramp, go 65. Be up to speed with the traffic so that you can merge into it. Well, these people weren't merging in, and she got scared and slammed on her brakes. I was going 56 miles per hour. She was going, you know, about the same. And I was from here, she was a little bit ahead of my truck here, but she slammed on the brakes. And when she slammed on the brakes, these trucks have anti-collision built into them. And so before I can even hit the brake, this truck senses that and just, it stopped dead hard. And I hit the brake, it was hitting the brake, junk was flying everywhere. And literally about hit this lady because she wanted to make a decision to slam on her brakes on a major interstate to try to let people on. No, when you're in the right lane, either you get over because you're a car and let people on. I couldn't get over because I had people on my left-hand side. This is 73 feet. We can't stop like a car. We can't get over like a car. We can't do anything like a car. Yet cars think that these trucks are supposed to operate like they do, and they don't. I could have killed that woman. This could have changed my life, even though it wasn't my fault. Me knowing that I had hurt someone or killed someone possibly, been hard for me to live with. It shook me up yesterday, and even though, you know, my trainer, he let me stay in the saddle, he sit up front with me all day, because he knew it got me. You know, we had to let dispatch know He had to talk to them. They'll see the footage. There's a little cam in there that records 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after, or 10 seconds before and I think 10 seconds after. And you know, it wasn't my fault. There was nothing I could have done to change any of that. So just be careful out there, guys. Be careful. Know that these trucks, you know, what I've learned is these guys, they're very, you know, they're wanting to be very safe. They're wanting to do what they need to do. Yes, there's other people in our industry that I know they're just pains, but that's in any industry. But these trucks, man, we can't do what you think we can do. So give us some space, give us some room. If you're getting on the on-ramp, get up and go. Make a decision to go. You know, it shell-shocked me, and the whole day I was watching cars just get on the off-ramp. I'm getting on a major interstate going 40. And I'm having to slow, you know, I can't get over, so either I just kept going, and now they had to stop where they were and then try to get on because, you know, I just couldn't let them on. But guys, we're about to go pick up the next one. That's my tip for the day. If you get on the highway, get on the highway, and be courteous to these truckers. Don't be just cutting them off and slamming on the brakes, because it may not work out for your favor next time. Guys, we'll see you at the next location. This is my very first time coming to a Walmart in California. Well, if you're from California or you've been to California, 2 things of water, and I bought a bag of chips because I have everything else in my truck. And I guess I could have just, you know, walked out with that, not done the bag. But so everything, all the bottles of water that I had 10-cent convenience fee, and then you pay 10 cents per bag. So I'm watching people come in and out of this like holding stuff in their hands because they don't want to have to. I mean, you'll see people like this. I don't know if you guys can see this lady right here. She's walking this way. Her buggy has all of her, kind of like if you ever been to Sam's or something. You know how you don't have bags, you just kind of put everything in there, and then when you get out, you just put it in your car. That's what people do coming out of here. You don't see very many people with bags. Walmart tonight, our load is at 7:30 at night. We're going to the Walmart distribution. We're taking produce from California to Florida. So I'm gonna be driving down I-10. But I'll be doing tonight's driving, so I'll start driving tonight around, you know, whenever our load's done, 9 o'clock, whenever. It's a drop and hook, but who knows if it's ready. And then driving all night, probably get to somewhere in Texas, and then Smitty will wake up and keep driving. But yeah, this is an experience, guys. And I'm gonna make a video here in the future after being out here. I think maybe when I'm gonna be doing home time in on the 15th of July. Smitty's going to Orlando, so I'm gonna be going home for a week. I'm gonna make a video, and I'm gonna be brutally honest with this with you guys, especially people who are thinking about coming into trucking. You know, what my thoughts are, what do I like, what do I dislike, and what I would say. We already know we give up home time, but there's more to this job than just driving the steering wheel. There's a lot to do with it, and my respect for truck drivers has gone through the roof. But I'm gonna make a video on that, just giving my perspective. I hope you know, if you want to come in and see what it's like for someone who's been on this road for a month and a half, team driving at least. I know it's gonna be different if you're solo. I think solo is probably less stress. Number one, you can't come into this job being about money. If you're worried about money, don't even come out here. If you're thinking I'm coming out here to get rich, don't come out here. If you're coming out here, if you're willing to come out here and say, you know, I'm gonna let every day come as it is, I'm not gonna allow those things to dictate me. Because if you try to live this life out here one day at a time from the perspective of money, it will eat you alive. If you're gonna come out, look at what you're making per month, not what you're making per week or what you're making per day. Because it will fry your mind out here. Guys, we'll see you. I don't know where I'll pick up next. I may do a short clip whenever we get to the DC, so you can kind of see the Walmart distribution center. It's pretty massive from what I've seen on Google. Guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Today is Father's Day. I know when you watch this, it won't be Father's Day, but happy Father's Day to all you out there who have children and are raising them right. We'll see you guys later. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you real quickly a shower, or whenever you get a shower on the road, kind of what your amenities is. Now I'm at a Pilot. That's a pretty nice pilot. Actually, this pilot's been redone. So when you walk in the door, you're gonna have your own toiletry area here, and you're gonna have your shower side here. Now, always recommend that you have your own. Down here in mine, I have shower shoes. Actually, they're on the other side over here. But you'll want to use some type of shower shoe. Don't put your feet right on here. Also recommend you bring your own towel. They will give you some towels. I recommend taking this towel, your big one, and put it on the ground. And that way you've got somewhere to put your feet while you're putting on your shower shoes. Now my bag, got my clean clothes that are in here. So underwear, shorts, shirt. Right here, I put these little bank bags so that everything is separated. So I've got my body soap, got my body spray, degree, deodorant, and then all my shaving stuff to shave, this bald head and trim up to goatee. But that's kind of what you get in here. Wanted to kind of share that, guys, with you. But yeah, we're sitting here until we head to the distribution center at Walmart, and then get our way headed to get on the way to Florida. I'm ready to get out of California. Again, if you live in California, but hey, I know you. I'm ready to get out. Too much sand here. Well, I'm at a rest stop here just outside of the Phoenix area. We're headed to Tucson on 10 on our way to Florida. But I tell you what, I mentioned it in a previous video, but the rest stops that they have around this country is just amazing. I mean, this one is very well kept. They have, they have attendants that are always here. There's a lady over there. Bathrooms are spotless and clean. You've got all this, different type of stuff in here. Talking about Arizona. Yeah, so I just stopped here to do my 30-minute break. Every 8 hours, you have to take at least a 30-minute break so that you can get back the other 3 hours that you can drive per day. So the way it works is every day you get 14 hours, and in that 14 hours, you can only drive 11 hours. But you can't drive more than 8 consecutive hours at a time before you have to take a 30-minute break. So I've got about an hour left on my drive clock. So when I take this 30 minutes, I'm gonna get 3 hours back. So that'll give me 4 hours to continue going. Should be able to do another couple 100 miles, maybe a little bit more, depending on traffic. I went through the Phoenix area, and that place, there was a lot of people in Phoenix. But I got their rush hour traffic. But I've been driving since midnight last night. It is 7:52 in the morning, West Coast time. And then, of course, here before too long, we'll be in the Central Time Zone. But first night, definitely had to grab the coffee. After about driving for 4 hours, I stopped, got some coffee. That's something that you have to kind of build some endurance to do. It's nice that there's not as much traffic, but it's also very dangerous. They say most accidents that happen with truck drivers happen between 12 and 6 a.m. just because guys get sleepy, they doze off, and or there's another car that's out there that does that. Drunk drivers, you got a lot of different things that are out there on the road. But that's pretty much, I think I'm going to end this vlog right here. We're again going to Florida. I don't know where we're going to go after that, and then I'll probably pick up another video and start there. But guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope, again, all the fathers out there had an amazing Father's Day. Guys, remember, life is short. Definitely make it sweet. We'll see you guys at the next one.